All right, these are a little trickier, I know, but hopefully you got the right answer. So let's see what we've got. This one in particular I know looks kind of sketchy, but you got it. All right, so we've got x cubed minus, this is 4 cubed. All right, and we're going to be using this one. I forgot to write these on the last one. Sorry about that. And this is a cubed plus b cubed. That's probably kind of important to know, isn't it? All right, so I have x minus 4. That's my first one. A squared is x squared. Then I just multiply these two to get the next one. So 4x, and then it's this one squared, plus 16. Okay, so that is me following this. Okay, this one, if I rewrite them as cubes, this is 6s cubed plus 10 cubed. All right, so when I factor this one, I'm going to have 6s plus 10. And then 6s squared is 36s squared. Then I have a minus. And then I have 6s times 10 is 60s. Okay, that's what this middle one is. Plus b squared, which is 100. So I hope that's what you got. Now, let me just show you a dumb way that I remember this. And this is, the way that I remember this, I remember it as all three of these things at once. So if you remember this story, then you can write it on your test and you can go back and look at it later. Okay, so here's my story. There are 3 different things that we're trying to factor, right? This is what you need to memorize. We've got a squared minus b squared. We've got a cubed minus b cubed, and we have a cubed plus b cubed. All right, so these are the 3 things. Okay, so once upon a time, there was 3 people, maybe you can say, okay? And all of them were kind of exhibitionists, I guess you can say. And they liked to strip down to their skivvies, especially when it was really hot outside. Okay, so each one of them liked to get down to as little clothing as possible. Maybe this isn't a very good story, but this is just how I remember it. Okay, so along came a couple of cops, A and B came along, and they said, look, you guys really need to put some clothes on, okay? And these guys were like, oh, I don't know, I guess. And the cops said, well, you got to put something on. So at least put on 2 things on top. So maybe like a shirt and a hat. And 2 things on the bottom. So pants and shoes. Okay, so both of these get an a squared and a b squared. So 2 things on top, 2 things on bottom, and in the middle, you need a belt. A belt, to hold everything together. Now, that's pretty much the story, that's it. Okay, the last thing that you need to know is that each one of these has 1 negative. This one has its negative here, this one has a negative here, so this is a plus, this is a plus. And this one has a plus here, so the negative needs to come next. So we have negative here and a plus there. Okay, dumb story, probably not horribly appropriate, I don't know. But at least it helps you remember. And what I would do is think of this story, write it on like the first page or the back page of your test as soon as you get it, and then you'll have it for the factoring section. Okay, just like last time, I know that this isn't everyone's favorite thing, but this assignment is also on Canvas. And so there's only 23 problems this time. They'll be a little bit more difficult, but do the best you can and let me know if you have any questions.